Hallöchen und herzlich willkommen zurück im Nerdzeitalter. Wir waren hier schon mal und ich glaube, wir sind einfach falsch gelaufen, weil irgendwie sieht es danach aus, als ob es hier so ein bisschen weitergeht. Zumindest wenn ich auf die Karte schaue, sehen wir hier einen Weg, den wir noch nicht gegangen sind und das könnte der hier sein. Insofern, ja, geht's hier weiter bei The Invincible.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Jetzt habe ich irgendwie das Gefühl, im Kreis gelaufen zu sein. Ja, das war der Weg, den wir, den wir schon ein Stück weit gegangen sind.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Okay. Tatsächlich, hier waren wir glaube ich noch nicht. Ach, hier oben ist Punkt 4, nicht unten.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters.
Punkt 5.
Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Und hier können wir hingucken. So, sie ist 200 Meter. Nee. Okay, die Sonde ist auf jeden Fall schon mal da. Na, kriegt da was raus?
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Okay, ich schätze mal, ich muss da jetzt irgendwie hinlaufen. Die Frage ist nur, wie? So, das heißt, ich gucke in exakt die Richtung, die ich gucken soll. Was ist denn da vorne? Ist da irgendwas? Na, wohl doch ein Stein. Ich hätte schwören können, da was gesehen zu haben.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
So, also da kamen wir jetzt her.
No. No point in going back this way.
Okay, da kamen wir doch nicht her. Dann geht's hier weiter.
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
Okay, es gibt hier wohl noch irgendwas zu untersuchen. Hier ist wieder sehr viel Struktur. Und da unten... Ja, okay, was mache ich da jetzt? Die Sonde fliegt da unten rum. Ja, okay, aber da habe ich doch schon hingeguckt. Er will, dass ich einen Entfernungsmesser verwende. Dann verwende ich ihn. Ich gehe auf 200 Meter. Ach, zoomen. Ich kann ja noch mit dem Ding zoomen. Das will er von mir. Aha.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Na gut, solange wir gerade warten nochmal, vielleicht können wir hier nochmal einen schönen... nee, können wir nicht. Das ist... Oh, warte mal. Können wir vielleicht doch. Na, wobei, komm. Ja, will only take a moment. Ja, wie lange denn noch? Oder vielleicht kann ich jetzt hier lang laufen. Ich weiß nicht, krieg ich es auf der Karte? Nö. Wir haben schon rausgefunden, hier geht's. Ah, guck doch, da ist sie ja. Da ist sie ja.
Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
Oh, wird ein bisschen philosophisch, finde ich schön. Aber gut, das soll das Spiel ja auch sein. Hier geht's wohl nicht lang. Oh, aber die Szenerien sind wirklich so hübsch. Also ich meine dafür, dass es hier echt nur Felsen ist, aber so dieses Lichtsetting, die Felsen und alles schon gefällt mir echt, ist sehr immersiv, passt schön zusammen. Kluft.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Meine Position ist sicher.
We improved rapidly, but these are only selected modules. Algorithms. There's still a long way to go to develop an artificial brain that would even slightly reflect the complexity of the human one.
Yes, we probably won't live to see that.
Probably not. Besides, no intelligent machine would take this job. Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Das sieht ein bisschen spooky aus da unten, fast wie ein Gesicht. Wäre schön, wenn der andere nicht komplett Gemüse wäre.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Tatsache, hier sind tatsächlich sowas wie Pflanzen. Und das sind die, die wir gesehen haben.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Verteidigungssystem, Energiegewinnung, koloniales System.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
Boah, wie krass. Ja, viele Möglichkeiten habe ich gerade nicht, außer weiter dem Weg zu folgen, ne?
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. Doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Tja, wir gehen wohl weiter. Oh. Wie war das? Wir sollen den Büschen nicht zu nahe kommen? Flashback.
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Okay.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No sign of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Tür. Danke.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly. What about that lander, Yasna? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. We can't afford to lose this lander too.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks from time to time, that's normal. But now...
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
This lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes, it worries me too.
Boah, was ein... Alter. Alter. Guck dir das an. Also ist klar, ich muss hier nochmal, ne? Da muss ich einfach nochmal. So, dann gehen wir noch kurz in die Einstellungen, korrigieren noch mal ein bisschen die Haltung, weil die finde ich hier gerade jetzt nicht so passend. Die ist gut. So, dann UI ausmachen und... Oh, ist das schön. Es ist einfach wirklich, wirklich toll. Es ist...
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
So, und dann... Okay, verstehe. Könnte ich den Weg gehen, den die anderen gegangen sind? Oder wird mir das Spiel dann sagen, du kommst hier nicht rein?
I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Okay, ich muss hier leider nochmal. Es ist... Ah, toll. Natürlich fliegt sie jetzt. Schön. Das müssen wir nur korrigieren.
Just need to find the right route.
Ja, ist ein bisschen schwierig. Wir gucken mal, was ein schöner ist. Aber wir machen erstmal weiter. Aber tatsächlich, das Spiel hat so viele Stellen, die halt einfach nur wunderschön aussehen. Da muss man einfach auch mal anhalten und das irgendwie so ein bisschen verewigen. So, was sagt die Karte? Apropos verewigen. So, die sind da runtergegangen. Ist jetzt die Frage, wenn ich versuche, das zu erzwingen, sagt er dann wieder nö. Lässt mich hier gar nicht lang, okay. Ja, okay. Dann gibt's nur einen Weg. Ist natürlich klar, so ein bisschen schade, das hält dich dann doch sehr linear. Müll.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Doch, da muss ich widersprechen.
Is an alien planet, Astrogator. Extinct or not, we shouldn't act like we own the place. Because of this kind of attitude, the Anthropocene will become the fate of every planet we step foot on.
Aren't you exaggerating, Doctor? I probably sound like a simple soldier, but I believe that if something is already dead, it can't be harmed, let alone killed.
That's quite right. In the biological sense, you never know what you'll face on a mission. Will our knowledge prove sufficient to comprehend what's alien to us? Or will we ever begin to understand it? We could even accidentally kill it.
Sounds like quite a far-reaching assumption, especially considering that we're talking about a harmless fag end.
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing.
Right. I got a bit carried away. Still, we shouldn't behave recklessly on the mission.
On that we can agree, Doctor. Completely.
Ja, ist ein ganzes Stück zu laufen noch, ne?
Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator.
Kann man irgendwie schwimmen? Nee, clevererweise haben sie das Wasser nicht hoch genug gemacht. Ja, clever, lässt er mich nicht lang laufen. Gut, dann ja, gibt es ja nur eine Richtung, die es weitergehen kann.
Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take some.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Been on the surface for just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel darkness.
Darkness.
Hang on.
Okay. Und was jetzt? Okay, das waren also Ihre Erfahrungen mit Büschen. Verstehe. Ja, dann geht's jetzt hier wohl weiter. Kannst du bitte ein bisschen mehr Licht machen? Ich sehe ja gar nichts hier.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no. What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna, I tried to resuscitate him, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I'm sorry. It's on me. It's my fault.
No, Doctor. As Commander, I take full responsibility.
But it was me that left him.
On my order. You're too hard on yourself, as usual.
If only I...
Stop it, really. Please, stop. If is a very cruel word. You don't deserve its torment.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet?
Da
I know
hinten.
where Gorski was going.
Ja, und dann gehen wir wohl da auch runter, ne?
I'm going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crowter's body?
I placed him in a cryo chamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
Ja, das sollten wir
The
machen.
more we learn, the better chance we have to help Koval.
Wow.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
Naja, ein Problem ist halt, der Boden ist da noch nicht, ne?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Well, I'm not hanging here forever, if we still haven't come up with anything.
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis, I'm really sick of all this hanging.
Of course. Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
Okay.
Are you sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
Wir probieren's.
All right. Let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
Okay, 2 Meter voraus.
2 meters forward. Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Ja, wird auf jeden Fall nicht mehr der Weg zurück. So viel steht fest. Und ihr glaubt aber, dass ich hier nochmal an einer geeigneten Stelle einen Screenshot mache. Alter, ist das cool.
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Left or right?
Okay, wie gesagt, ich muss hier einfach nochmal. Ja, das war nix. Spiel, möchtest du dich wieder fangen? Sorry, ganz kurz, wir haben es sofort. So, dann gehen wir wieder raus. Und das Spiel ist nicht mehr gefangen, das finde ich komisch. Jetzt haben wir es wieder. Okay. Interessant, dass der Fotomodus das Spiel da so raushaut. So, da ist ein blockierter Weg, da ist ein Spalt, Brücke, Abstand und da ist eine Markierung.
Gorski set up the flags.
Sir, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have looked. Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Hier gibt es einen Spalt.
Have you chosen where to go?
I'm still wondering.
There's no time to hesitate, Doctor. We need to take decisive action.
I can't even see the bottom.
The structures go that deep.
Yes. I dread to think. What if Dr. Gorski fell down there?
I took that into account when calibrating the probe. It will examine the bottom. I'll let you know if I find him.
So, ich schätze mal, da gibt es eigentlich nur einen Weg. Weil hier kommen wir nicht durch. Hier ist ein Spalt. Da gibt es einen Pfeil, der sagt, dass wir hier durchkommen.
Alright. I'll squeeze through the passage.
Aber erst beim nächsten Mal. Euch wieder danke fürs dabei sein, danke fürs Zuschauen, lasst es euch gut gehen und ich hoffe, ich darf euch hier bald wieder begrüßen. Ciao!